Hey guys, what's up? So I decided to start making a Scout Trooper cosplay for Comic-Con season next year. Since the season has come to a close, I figured I should start on screen accurate armor now. I do already have the back of the helmet made. It's a rough print right now. That's all I'm going for, is a rough print at this very moment. I have the dome of the helmet on this Ender 3 V2. That one I'm about to start on, I think, one of the front pieces of the helmet, or at least the visor. Something. My A1 Mini's busy for my business. And my snap maker, I can only do small prints with, because there's something goofy with the controller, this bit here, causing it to have bad layer shifting issues. So this one I can only do smaller prints with, but it will get used throughout the build. Eventually, once I get that back from my contract that I have to fulfill, that'll be a huge asset. But for now, the dome is getting done here. I will see you guys as soon as the dome gets done. You gotta love when something fails. 2 days into a print with 100 grams of filament. So let's do it again! Shut up! So I got bored, and because I'm waiting on my A1 Mini to get done with that, so that I can transfer the files for the dome onto that printer if the camera will ever focus, because that one just decided it hates me. So I'm doing sanding, because this piece is, well, it's got too many, yeah. Filament was absolute garbage to begin with, and I decided to print a cosplay part with it, which was not a good idea on my end, but I'll update you and let you know how it sanded out. Wish me luck. So I know you can't really tell on video, but most of the major layer lines in this are gone. I should be able to hit it with filler primer at this point, and fill this in with like 7 coats. It'll be a lot of filler primer, but it'll be worth it. I just used 80 grit sandpaper. You should not use this video as a tutorial on how to do this. Excuse me, I just took a shower. But you shouldn't use this video on a tutorial on how to build a cosplay. You know, it's not, I didn't really do it for that. Just kind of documenting my experience with it. This is my first time really trying to make a screen accurate piece for anything, and I wanted a suit I could move and walk around a con. By the end of this series, I hope to, be using it at a con. So, take that as you will. This video isn't over yet. You guys will be seeing the next part in like 2 seconds. It'll be like probably 3 days for me, but I'll see you then. Alright, so update. The dome is on the helmet. I haven't started the sanding process on it yet, but guys, it looks so good. It's a little bit goofy right now because it's pink and white, but guys, it's starting to look so good. Once you got that piece, we'll go there. Ooh! I got the other half of the visor printing on my A1 Mini. It's probably the best printer for the visor. That one took 2 days. This one needs to be fixed and played with. I'm going to start this one on smaller prints tomorrow. That's good to go. The next part will probably be in like a second for you. I'm going to bed. It's late. So I will see you guys when that gets finished, which will probably be, I'll probably pick the camera up tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so I just made it home. Half the visor just came off the printer not that long ago. So what I'm going to do is use super glue. This is just regular Loctite super glue to put the pieces of the visor together. Then we're going to sand it. And that's pretty much how we're going to do it, is put it together, sand, put it together, sand, until it's completely smooth, no imperfections, no cracks, anything like that. Then we can paint. After painting is when we're going to assemble the helmet. Yes. I've been doing sanding. A lot. A lot of sanding. Dust. I love dust. So much dust. Alright boys, so what we're doing is we're taking the snout thing, it's called the snout greebly, nice, and we're loading it onto my Snapmaker A350. This is the slicing software, Snapmaker Lubon. I don't really like this one, but it works, so we're going to use it. It's going to take 4 hours. This would take an hour and a half on my Bamboo, but that one is busy at this present moment. So what we're going to do is put this on my my A350, and we'll go from there. I will show you guys when it is printing, like mid-print process, and when it's done. So yeah. Alright, so this is the Snapmaker A350. I love this machine personally. I did this Noble 6 helmet on it in one shot. I'm using everything I learned from this helmet to go on my Scout Trooper helmet over there. So, as you can see, I used some EPA foam on the inside, EVA, one of the two. This one was a quick print. The Spartan suit is going to be done at some point. I just don't have time to finish it right now, so I will be putting that one on the wall. So yeah. We go into the workspace here, click Snout Greebly. It'll take 4 hours on this overkill build plate, pretty much. Alright, so I started putting on the filler primer. This is sandable filler primer on the main helmet dome. And it's looking pretty good. I do have to put a lot more on it for it to, you know, look good, and it will be sanded. It will still be sanded a lot, going from probably 1500 grit to 2000 grit. Or like 800 to 2000, whatever I bought, it'll go to that. But I'm gonna get it as, you know, filled in as I possibly can, and sand it down and blast it again with filler primer. Then I can hit it with the white. I will be hand painting all of the smaller details on the helmet itself, so we don't have to really mask anything off. For this, it's gonna look good. Alright, so I know the video is kind of out of order a little bit, but as you can see, I do have the Snapmaker going. It's incredibly slow compared to, say, my Bamboo here. I had to start using Bamboo glue because the bed just hates me now. I will throw another piece of the visor on this printer and this printer, so those can be done. But for the time being, you can see that the Snapmaker is doing its job. If Randy is watching this video, thank you, Randy, for, you know, making this happen. So yeah, we'll get back to it when this is done. Alright, so I have loaded on some Elegoo filament onto this printer. It's probably the best like budget filament I could find for this project, and I'm doing both front pieces of the mask on my Ender 3s, so that's gonna be nice. So you can see that one just started. That bed is absolutely destroyed. I need to get a new bed. My bamboo is busy. However, this little piece, the greebly, is coming out great. If the camera will focus, you can see that, you know, there were a few little inconsistencies here and there. I think that's also just partially the filament that got left out. This is, you know, the Hobby Lobby filament, so, you know, it's cheap. It works. It's whatever. So we're gonna see how it goes on this cosplay. That filament is what I printed both of these halves for the main helmet, and this part came out really good. It needs to be sanded, but you know, it came out okay. The top part really needs sanding bad. Back half needs sanding pretty bad, but it'll come out about as good as I can make it. I'm going for as film accurate as possible, so it'll come out okay, won't come out perfect. Alright, so the snout thing is done. Ignore the black filament that was stuck to the bed is now stuck to the back of it. Print quality is existent, but then again, this filament has been left out for like a month in a humid room, so all in all, I think it turned out fine. The details, though, I think they translated really well. It goes on the front of the helmet. I'll pop a picture up here if I can remember to do it in post. But yeah, there it is. It's done. The other parts of the mask are on my Ender 3s right now. It says they're going to take 19 hours. Yay! You guys will see it in 2 seconds. Alright, so it's late. I'm ready to go to bed. But I got the little vents on the back of the helmet painted. I still have not done the decals on the side. I will be doing decals for those lines and not painting them, because I don't feel like sitting down for 5.5 hours and cutting that out of masking tape. But all in all, it's starting to look really good. I'm ragging on it a lot in my mind because of these layer lines. However, at a con, or, you know, even 15 feet away, you're not really gonna see these. So, you know, it'll be fine. I got the final 2 pieces of the helmet printing right now on both of my Ender 3s. That one is actually my first 3D printer. So that one, it holds major sentimental value to me. It has a upgraded extruder on it, so that's always nice. And these 2 should be done tomorrow. I will sand and paint them tomorrow, and it'll all be good there. My bamboo just got done printing. That one is a nice printer. This one needs to be fixed a little bit. Move my Philadelphia hoodie. This one needs to be fixed a little bit, but other than that, it's fine. Put my helmet there. This one has a 320 by 320 by 320 build volume, or 320 by 320 by 350. I'm sorry. It can fit a full-sized animated clone helmet. I built this helmet a long time ago, probably about a year and a half ago at this point. It's not great. It's meant to look battle damaged. I think I did an okay job with that. I'm really happy with how the Urabesh on the side turned out. But again, this was my first ever project on my A1 Mini, believe it or not. So I'm using all the things I learned from this helmet and my Noble 6 helmet, which was printed 100% on this snap maker. You can see all the layer lines in it because I didn't really sand the helmet that much. I will be remaking this for the cosplay version of Noble 6. But for right now, this one does its job. It looks okay as far as the weathering goes, but you can tell all of the all the layer lines and stuff on the back of it. So I would say the Scout Trooper helmet is turning out better. But again, don't use this video as a tutorial of any kind because this is my first attempt at doing anything this big. So I will see you guys when those get done and they're ready to be glued up and put together. I will see you guys then. Alrighty guys, so I know I've been, doing a lot of this off camera and it's just to save time. I did put the entire mask together. I had to use some hot glue there to, kind of hold that together a little better. And that's just to, I don't know, keep this gap from getting any wider. But I'm about to mix up some Bondo and fill that in. So I'll have that filled in and we'll get it sanded. Alright boys, so we got the weathering done. I got the vinyl on the helmet. Everything is looking, pretty good. Don't worry about those. Those are a piece to another video that you guys will see. All I gotta do is put the visor in it. You guys have seen that in the thumbnail, so I'm not really worried about, showing it on camera because I have no idea how to cut a visor. So, that's going to be the end of the first video in this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.